Geico, whether you rent or own, Geico makes it easy to bundle home and auto insurance. Having a home is hard work, so get a quote at geico.com. Easy. Drew Brees wants another Super Bowl ring before retiring. In his words, he's ready to make another run at it. After coming up short the last 3 years, he is returning for one more season with the Saints, putting off retirement at the age of 41. The Eagles have reportedly released veteran linebacker Nigel Bradham. It's late February. There are several great stories in college basketball. Baylor is currently number 1 in the nation, has won 22 in a row. The top-ranked Bears look to extend their winning streak tonight and go for a Big 12 record for consecutive wins when they host Oklahoma. Waiting for the Bears this weekend is third-ranked Kansas, which won last night. Fifth-ranked Dayton is enjoying its highest ranking in 65 years. The Flyers go for their 15th straight tonight at Virginia Commonwealth. Penn State is no longer just a football school. The Nittany Lions are ranked 9th this week and take on Illinois. Penn State just a game behind Maryland for the Big Ten lead. Head coach Patrick Chambers trying to navigate the waters in one of the toughest conferences in college basketball.
I've never seen anything like it. I'm watching Illinois on tape, and it's just frightening how tough they are and what they're able to do on both ends of the floor. So, great challenge ahead of us. We got to keep getting better and keep trying to play Penn State basketball.
Maryland is home to host Northwestern with Mark Turgeon and his team looking for its 9th straight win.
My guys were terrific. They battled. Our transition defense was great. Ball screen defense at times was good. It was great at the end. And our rebounding was really good for us. It's a great win for our program.
I'm Rich Eckham.
Hey guys, DA here tomorrow morning. Dan Shaughnessy and a champ and a chump. The DA Show, 6 Eastern, CBS Sports Radio.
The Jim Rome Show on CBS Sports Radio 1140 and the radio.com app. It's brought to you by William Hill, Race and Sports Book.
California. This is the Jim Rome Show on CBS Sports Radio.
I am Jim Rome. A very good Tuesday to you. Welcome to hour number 3. It is a 3-hour program, and this show is brought to you by Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans. Rocket Mortgage is with you every step of the way to provide a seamless mortgage experience. As promised, we start this third hour by having a conversation with the driver of the number 11 car for Joe Gibbs Racing, JGR. He won the Daytona 500 yesterday by .014 seconds. The first driver to win back-to-back Daytona 500s since 1995. His third Daytona 500 win overall, 6 wins last season. He reached the Championship 4 race. The NASCAR Cup Series heads out west for its annual 3-race West Coast swing, beginning Sunday at Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the Pennzoil 400, 3:30 p.m. on Fox. Quick reminder, for tickets or more information, you need to go to NASCAR.com/tickets. Denny Hamlin is my guest. Denny, it's nice to have you back. How are you?
Hey, doing good.
Good. Listen, there's a lot to talk about, and I want to get to your win and the history that you made last night, but everybody knows that Ryan Newman is in serious condition right now. He is expected to survive his injuries. I know that you did not know about the severity of that crash when you first crossed the line and you had unplugged from your radio. What was your reaction when you did hear about the crash?
Yeah, well, so bad for one. I can tell you that. We went out there and I kind of just stood out there in the grass, but it was well before I knew anything. So obviously, crashes happen all the time at the end of the Daytona 500 and a lot of reasons in general, but we definitely didn't know the severity of it until afterwards. So definitely still thinking about Ryan and his whole family. So that's our main concern still at this point.
Denny Hamlin, my guest, I was going to say to you, as a driver, you know how dangerous it can be, especially on that track. So when you hear that he is expected to survive, what kind of thoughts and feelings do you have? What's it like to hear that?
Yeah, I mean, it's great news, obviously, and things are, the news is getting encouraging, and that's a good thing, and we're just happy that, all the safety equipment and everything worked out the way they should. And, he kind of hit in the worst case possible scenario where, you get turned upside down and then you get ran into kind of right into the roof. It's probably the most vulnerable spot of the car. So, we're very fortunate and, hopefully has a speedy recovery.
Danny Hamlin joining us. So obviously that life can be very complicated. It is very dangerous. This is playing out, and we know this. And you certainly want to acknowledge that. And so it's good news that he's going to recover. And these are not life-threatening injuries. Now, you become the first driver since 1995 to win back-to-back titles at Daytona. What does it mean to hear that and to make that history?
Yeah, I mean, it's special. I don't even know, how to put it in perspective at this point. I haven't had a lot of time to let it sink in, being it just happened yesterday, but, definitely look forward to the time where I can kind of relax and, kind of look at the highlights, think about, how it all went down, and, think about the great accomplishments that we had.
Danny Hamlin joining us. Now, that was the second closest race in Daytona history behind your win over Martin Truex Jr. back in 2016. So what was going through your head on that final lap?
Well, I mean, I was leading at the white flag, and the problem with that is you would think that would be the place that you want to be, but we were the lone Toyota. There were 7 Fords that were right behind me, and I knew they were going to kind of gang up on the back straightaway there. So they did. They passed me, and then I got hooked to the rear bumper of Brian Blaney, and I knew my best opportunity was to push him towards the lead and then let those guys fight it out. Hopefully, I kind of picked up the pieces, and that's kind of the way it played out. We were able to make a great, side draft there right at the line, kind of the slingshot pass. One in a close one.
Danny Hamlin going back-to-back, 3 in the last 5 years, in fact. And Danny, I wonder, was there ever a point in time, you laid out the challenge in what you were dealing with yesterday, was there ever a point in time where you thought, it's just not meant to be today, it's not going to happen? Or, because you previously won such a close race there, did you